now the stupidity hits a whole new mark. We have another fan who decides he wants to get involved and give us his excellent on point boxing dossier breakdown of Floyd Mayweather's career and the fact that this is the reason he feels like he's ducking or whatever. So listen to him.
You still ducking this dude and you saying, why would I fight Pacquiao? Did you fight Cotto when he Pacquiao leftovers? Oh, okay. But it's pissing me off because he putting up dumbass pictures talking about 40 million Z's and please have him call me and all this shit. First off, you know this man has a tape issue, so now you're kicking the man while he's down. Like, you won't fight him, you keep ducking him. It's to the point where Pacquiao really ought to catch him in the street and running his shit. Like, straight like that. Like, get down, like, running his shit. But when I seen that last night, it kind of bothered me. Like, you keep trying to take all these easy ass fights, but the real fight you won't take. So I looked at his boxing record. When I looked at it, I was like, it's not that impressive. It's like, it's nothing that you would be like, oh shit, Floyd fought him. Let's look at it.
Please show him. There you go. He fought Canelo at this catch weight. He was trained. If anybody know, boxers are real lean people, so they don't have much fat to take off anyways. So if you can't take off fat, guess what you gotta take off? Muscle and water. It's gonna leave you weak. Robert Guerrero, come on now. Miguel Cotto, like I say, he was leftovers. Come on. Victor Ortiz, he has no heart. He's very green. He quit in the middle of fights. Come on now. He quit in the middle of a Madonna fight. But you ain't say, oh, Victor Ortiz, you Madonna leftovers. I'm not gonna fight. Shut the fuck up, Floyd. Like, he really started to piss me off, man. Shane Mosley. Old Shane Mosley. Marquez. You was overweight in that fight, so you beat up a much smaller man, literally. Ricky Hatton. I give you full credit for that Ricky Hatton win. But look what Pacquiao did to him. Oscar De La Hoya. Old Oscar. Split decision. But look what Pacquiao did to him. And then when you look further from now, Zab Judah. Come on now. Come on now. He a 4-round fighter. Before that night, only real win that'll make me go, oh, was Diego Corrales. Your career didn't blow up until you fought Oscar De La Hoya. Once you fought Oscar De La Hoya, that's when you blow up. But Oscar De La Hoya didn't say, I'm not gonna fight Mayweather. Look at his pay-per-view numbers and look at mine. I'm the pay-per-view king. I'm not gonna fight him. He didn't say that. He didn't say that at all. So why the fuck you gonna do it to the next guy? And like I say, when you look at this, since Oscar De La Hoya, he fought Ricky Hatton. He was the first one to give Ricky Hatton his L. Cool. But Pacquiao did the same thing to him quicker. But a win is a win. Marquez, he was overweight. Old Shane Mosley. Young and dumb and no heart Victor Ortiz. Miguel Cotto, which was Pacquiao leftovers. Robert Guerrero, who the fuck? Oh, just because he beat up Berto? Berto, let me tell you why he beat Berto ass like he did. First off, Robert Guerrero was a southpaw. Berto trying to fight in the fucking Philly shell, which he didn't know nothing about. He didn't know nothing about. He knew nothing about that. Like, come on now, Guerrero will throw a jab and a straight left, and he'll catch the full blunt of it. Because he trying to roll and just lean back instead of getting under the shit. Man, well, like I say, we already know about Canelo. He ran the whole fight, and this guy was trained and tired. But I'm not knocking Floyd. This ain't here to knock Floyd. I'm not no troll.
Now, I can't go on because this guy says he ain't stuff, then goes ahead and proves that he is the absolute opposite. This dude contradicted himself the entire time he interviewed. And see, this is what I mean by the brothers being brainwashed by garbage they read on the internet. Now, is he trolling for hits? Who knows? But since y'all send me this stuff, I'm just gonna address it. Flat out. Now, starting from the beginning, you talked about Manny Pacquiao got tax problems and Floyd's mentioning, so it's kicking a man when he's down. Well, Floyd had tax problems, and y'all couldn't wait to exploit him. Wasn't that kicking a man when he's down? I mean, you didn't mention that in your non-biased statements. Then you go ahead and make excuses for Floyd Mayweather's resume. And because you don't know anything about boxing, since he fought Oscar De La Hoya, you just minimize all of his opponents because you didn't know or wasn't paying attention to the sport at the time. But you love to call Shane Mosley old, but didn't Manny Pacquiao fight Shane Mosley after Floyd Mayweather? You never mentioned that. You never mentioned that.
No.
So I don't understand that. How is he? Did he get younger when he fought Pacquiao? I don't know. But since you want to do that with him, let's go through Manny Pacquiao's. I mean, since you want to talk about that, I mean, De La Hoya that you called old, you gave Pacquiao credit for fighting him when he fought De La Hoya at a weight class De La Hoya ain't fought at in 9 years.
Yeah.
You didn't mention that. Ricky Hatton just coming off a knockout loss and then almost got knocked out by a warm-up fight. He was damaged.
Yeah.
He was destroyed.
Yeah.
But you didn't mention that. The Miguel Cotto fight. They made Miguel Cotto fight at a catchweight. You didn't mention that.
Yeah.
You didn't mention it. Margarito, a guy who's coming off a suspension for a year, who ain't really been in the ring, and Manny Pacquiao run circles around him and beat a slug. You didn't mention that. Joshua Kaladi, who came in the fight drained.
Yeah.
They take, sisters, everybody in boxing is lean, and there's really nothing but water and muscle. So everybody walking around cut when they ain't fighting. Are you stupid? Where do they get these people, man? I swear to God, I don't know, these people y'all put on this internet, it drives me just insane. The brothers is going nuts.
Oh.
Marquez, did he even beat Marquez? He fought, look, he fought Marquez, Barrera, and Eric Morales. How many times? That's like 7 fights at the minimum. Just going off the top of my head, I'm just going to say 7. It's probably way more than that. Because let me see, he fought Barrera twice. He fought Eric Morales 3 times. That's 5. Shoot, that's 9 fights if you add the Marquez. So 9 fights with 3 people? Well, who didn't he fight? Johan Guzman? Ooh, Humberto Soto? Ooh, he didn't fight them? Why? Because they would have beaten him.
Ew.
Juan Diaz? Ooh. My goodness. Why didn't he fight those guys? Maybe they would have beat him.
Kill him.
Nate Campbell? Ooh.
Kill him.
Now, I ain't just throwing names out there. I'm talking about the top 5 lightweights in the world. He was not fighting them. But they kept feeding you the rematches. So who was ducking? Now, if you want to talk boxing, let's talk boxing. But don't come up here and spew nonsense just to get hits with people who really know what's going on.
Kill him.
That's all the attention I want to get it at. I'm done.